Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Pimp City, aka Mr. College Chill. Man, I'm at a point in my life right now, where I could just sit back and I could laugh at some of the shit that I've been through in my life, man. And all the shit that I've been through, I ain't supposed to be here, man. So I know God got a better purpose for me, and I know that purpose now. But I could sit back and talk about all the shit that I've been through. So I'm gonna start blogging, man, about all Pimp City's life stories, man. And I done been through some hell of a shit. So I'm gonna start blogging about some of that shit. And I gotta tell the truth about everything, you know what I'm saying? All the shit I done been through. I'm talking about from beef with Tom G, getting in a misunderstanding with Tay Bay, fights, shootings, drive-bys, me pulling out pistols on people, shooting at people, you know what I'm saying? Stolen cars, stealing cars, breaking into people's shit. So I done been through a lot, man. I done been to prison, been in the county jail, all that shit. So I got a lot of stories to tell y'all, man. So it's gonna be Pimp Stories, man, or whatever. I'm gonna name it something. Y'all help me come up with a name, but this is the story I'm gonna start with right here. From 2003. Alleged feud leads to teen's murder. Now, if y'all don't know, we started that coon shit. It's called coon shit now. But we was called T-Unit back in the day. And it was just basically a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? But it turned into some gang shit. But we started that shit. You see this? It's my nigga Adubb. This nigga right here was a clown. Like, he kept most of the shit going. This Ramon, he the one that died, But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. My nigga Dub ain't killed him, dog. I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I was there. So I could talk about it, because I was there. And I'm gonna tell you from the beginning how all this shit started, dog. It started over a bitch, just like most of the shit do in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to call her a bitch because I know her personally. And I'm gonna get names too, It started over my nigga Frank White, Jeff baby mama named Manda. And I just so happened to be there when that happened, when it started. Actually, I was a driver. So, it's me, Jeff, and we going to Manda house right now, I think 47, 48, right by the graveyard and shit. Over there on by Johnson Kennedy Court. I think that's 48th or something over there, by the graveyard. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but we pull up and we see we pull up the Manda house and we see motherfucking not T-Bone, but Sean. You got T-Bone, Sean, and Chester, they brothers. This is how the whole thing fucking started. So we see T-Bone coming up out the house. So Jeff was like, what the fuck this nigga doing coming up out my baby mama house? So they get into it with some words and the nigga Sean pull off. So Jeff go off on Manda and, like what the fuck going on? And that's how the whole fucking thing started. After that, bro, niggas ain't, we're bumping heads. And, long story short, all these niggas got caught up in it. Cause these niggas was friends. This Blake, this nigga was friend with T-Bone, Sean, and all of them. They live right down on goddamn Osborne and I think 32nd. Ellicott and Osborne. Right on the corner. Mama live right there. So after that, it was just beef and static between us. Cause we used to be right down by Dub house, Miss Diane, right down on 32nd and Ellicott. That was our spot, right up on the gate, just chilling. That was our spot. And we was T-Unit. And we was like a little ganged in. They labeled us a gang in. And you know, it was just really a lot of niggas who grew up together and played football together and shit. And, you know, we formed a brotherhood. And now the shit done turned into some dumbass gang shit. But long story short, I'm gonna try to, if I miss anything, you know what I'm saying, I apologize. But it's a long story, man. But anyways, that day, let's go with that day. Earlier that day, you know, it was Blake, it was Ramon, a couple other niggas from Cross Hillsborough. That's what we used to call them, Cross Hillsborough. I got a big ass bump right here, so don't worry about it. I don't never really get pimples like that, but that's just one on them. So don't worry about my big bump. But anyway, them niggas jump out on us on the block. So we bumping, we throwing hands, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no pistol plate in, you know. But this had done led up to a lot of shit. It was some shootouts and all that shit and fights in between it. But this what led up to Ramon getting killed. So them niggas jump out on us. We bumping on the block. Boom, boom, boom. I remember the nigga Ramon tried to steal me, and I fired on his ass. You know, God bless the dead. You know, I'm older now, so I have respect, you know what I'm saying, for niggas that done lost their lives in senseless violence. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 38 years old, God bless me. But it was senseless violence back then, man. We was young, we were dumb. But let me get back to the story. So Ramon tried to steal me. I sparked his ass, everybody bumping, boom, 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 boom. So after the fight, the smoke clear, you know, and that was it. And later, I think it was later that evening, we all standing out there, it's Dub, everybody, you know, we chilling out there on the block like we always do. And we see this pickup truck come by with, Ramon was on the back. I believe Blake was on the back, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, Blake was on the back. And I don't know who was driving, but I know them niggas was strapped on the back of a pickup truck, right? So this how Dub didn't kill Ramon. So they rolled by, we thinking they finna jump off and, you know, finna be a repeat from what happened earlier. But no, they had gunplay in mind. So I can't tell you who the first one to shoot, but they ride past us and we like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And I think Doug, the only one had a strap on him at that time. But they rode past and they got to probably right where the next block was, a stop sign, and they started shooting. So, you know, we weren't really scared of no guns. We wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? We got down a little bit, but, you know, Doug returned fire. But check this out. This is the key. They on the back of a pickup truck. And they facing north. And no, they facing south and we facing north. So we like right in front of each other. We right in front of each other, right? So Doug returned fire. His shot ain't hit nothing, you know what I'm saying? They shot at us, they ain't hit none of us. But Ramon ended up getting shot in the back of the head. So y'all correct me if I'm wrong. From what I know, Ramon got shot in the back of the head. Now, if I'm facing you and you facing me, if I shoot you, I'm going to shoot you in the front. You're going to get hit in the front of the face, in the chest, stomach, so forth. You're not going to get shot in the back of the head. So what really happened is one of his homeboys that was on the back of the truck that was shooting accidentally shot Ramon in the back of the head. Because they was on the truck, like, rocking and shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have no balance, and they trying to shoot and shit. And that's what happened. One of his homies shot him in the back of the head. And the truck flipped over probably a mile down the road, right by churches on Hillsborough and Ellicott. And they left him there. His own homies left him there to die. And that's how that happened, man. And I could look back on it and I could talk about it, but, you know, Dub ain't kill that man at all. One of his dogs shot him on mistake. And that's how the cookie crumbled for him. And it's sad that he lost his life at a young age or, you know, young senseless violence and shit. But that's the story, man. I have more stories coming soon, man. Pimp blogs. Tell all.